What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Samut. I cannot tell you how just I get tied up on that, and it just does not make sense to me. Anyway, as far as opening hand goes, this looks pretty good. Temple of Plenty, Scalding Tarn, Knotvine Mystic, Xenagos, and the Village Bellringers. If we get into some combo style stuff, but yeah, we'll go and keep on this one. Sounds like a plan. Playing against Jhora. We can give, yeah, I hadn't played against her in a while. Let's go and lead off with the Temple of Plenty. Get that Scry action or Scurry, according to my Thrasios pre-release opponent. Get that down, see what we got on top. If it's something we want to keep or ship it down to the bottom. Yeah, I actually do like Bloom Tinder. We can go and, yeah, let's go and put that on top. I'm okay with that. We're going to go and pass the turn. Then I'll cover what our commanders do. You too. And get the chat closed out. So we're playing Samut. She has Flash, Double Strike, Vigilance, and Haste, and the other creatures you control have Haste. Then for 1 white mana, untap another target creature. Playing against Jhora, whatever her name is. 2 colorless, exile a non-land card from your hand, put 4 time counters on it, it gains suspense. Okay. Draw that Bloom Tinder. Let's go ahead and get the Scalding Tarn down. Let's search up the Taiga. That way we don't have to shock it in later, and we'll have our nice little Naya mana base set up. Let's go ahead and get the Taiga down. Let's go for Bloom Tinder. That way next turn we can get Bloom Tinder down. We follow up with Knotvine Mystic. That'll put us at a spot to where we can actually still tap the Bloom Tinder. We'll have 3 mana available and get down the Sylvan Caryatid, and then that way we can have some nice little mana rocks up and running. But yeah, as far as our deck goes, this Naya deck is pretty straightforward. It's Naya Ramp, just coming in hot, Naya Ramp. On the back end, let's say that we can't beat the game with value creatures. We're also running a lot of Kiki-Jiki style combo stuff to help close the game out. So I did take a little bit more of a competitive approach to this game. Some of the matches are a little bit quicker, but yeah, it's still pretty fun. All right, we draw Sun Petal Grove, which we do have a forest in the Taiga. So we're actually going to get that down. Let's go for the Mystics. We're looking at colorless, red, and then green, or white, not colorless. We'll get that down, and then we can actually tap for 3. Do we want to go for... Yeah, let's go and go for the Caryatid. Yeah, let's go for that. Next turn, we have the Village Bellringer. We get in a spot where we can add a bunch of mana and recast it. But usually with the Bellringer, well, we can actually just go and cast it and leave it on the battlefield. If we happen to draw into Zealous Conscript, not Zealous Conscript, if we draw into Kiki-Jiki or Splinterton, then we kind of rally from there. But yeah, as far as the deck goes, we're just looking to swing in Samut. She's a really cool commander. I've really enjoyed. This is my first Naya commander deck that I've built. I have first Naya. I'm not usually a Naya player. That's just not the colors that attract me to Magic. So whenever I saw that she was spoiled, I was like, all right, we need to get this done. Let's have some fun. Haven't built one yet, and yeah, I've been pretty happy with it so far. We are running 2 of the gods in here. We're running Xenagos, and we're also running the God of War, the red-white one, Arona, or I cannot remember his name, but the red-white god. Oh. Okay, making sure that I'm still plugged in. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we're still test. Okay, yeah, we're fine. My cat was in my lap and she tried to jump out, and her foot got caught in the mic thing and just completely ripped it off my head. Okay, all right, let's rally. We're not going to let a cat stop this broadcast. She likes to sit in my lap whenever I record, so that's her fun time. Let's go ahead and get the. I mean, it was just so violent; it just got ripped off my head. Let's go ahead and go for Samut. I think that sounds good. Yeah, we're looking at. That way we can still kind of come in hot, too. Actually, let's think what's this a little bit better. Let's tap the Bloom Tinder. Looking at 1, 2, 3. Looking at white. And you always kind of want to leave up 1 white mana. Since Samut does have haste, you always want to leave up that 1 white mana. Let's go and swing in with the Knotvine. Yeah, we'll go and swing. Because the Village Bellringer does have flash, so we can get into spots where we can... kind of come in hot. We maybe could have gotten in a spot where we could have done the Village Bellringer and gone for Xenagos. But usually with this deck, it's a little cutthroat sometimes. We're going so hard on ramp, and we have a lot of ramp creatures like this. It's a little easy to kind of close the game out. So I'm trying to let our opponent potentially kind of get in some stuff. So let's go ahead and cast this Kodoma's Reach. And then we'll follow up next turn with Xenagos or Bellringer, because we're going to have more than enough devotion for Xenagos. We should. Exile a card from the graveyard. Scalding Tarn. Fair enough. Okay. So we're going to search up Kodoma's Reach. Let's grab another. We have 2 white sources. We need more red sources. So actually, let's go double mountain on this one. We're way okay on green. If we're going to be hard casting Kiki-Jiki, and something happens to our creatures through a board wipe or something, I'd like to have access to triple red. Anything else we need to know, we're good. Okay. And the cool thing about Samut is that she has vigilance. She can swing in, come in hot, and at the same time, on your second main phase, if you have some tap creatures, like so let's say we need to cast something, we can untap the Knotvine and then add that 3 mana to our mana pool. and kind of go from there. So we're also running some other tap utility creatures in here. We're running Godsire. That way, since we're running so much ramp, Godsire comes into the battlefield, and we're going to have haste from Samut. What we can do is we can tap and put an 8/8 beast token onto the battlefield, and then we can untap for 1 white mana, make another one, and they're going to have haste. So really fun commander. Another card that we have is the, what is it? The Mangarda. It's the double white Anger of the Gods. So it looks like we're going to lose pretty much everybody except for Samut. Okay, fair enough. We can still end up with Xenagos next turn. We're going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have 4 devotion, so we need to get in that 7 devotion to turn Xenagos online. But at least we can go get it down and get that little extra mana swing in. See what we draw for the turn. Ooh, beautiful. Let's go and get the mountain down. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just enough for the war leader. Yeah, well, there is a Maze of Ith, so they can untap some. Let's go ahead and go for the war leader. So we're looking at double white, double red. So we're going to get that down. Either way, there's going to be an extra combat step. So we can go ahead and swing in and hopefully kind of get around that from coming in. Unless they have a... Looks like they have some sort of... Oh, no, they don't. Okay. I was trying to figure out maybe it was Force of Wheel or something. Okay, and that was a really good draw, actually. Let's go ahead and swing in. And we're doing this right now because if we gone for Xenagos, they do have Maze of Ith, so they'd have been able to untap target attacking creature, which they just did, which is Samut. And we're going to be able to at least get in for 3 in the air. Okay. Let's go ahead and swing in again. That's going to be another 3. It's going to put them down to 16. Yeah, and what we'll probably do next turn is we'll probably go Xenagos, lead that off, Xenagos, and then we can probably give the bonus to the war leader. Since Samut does have double strike, we can at least get him for 6, or if we get the war leader, the added bonus from Xenagos, and then we're going to get the get that nice little 6. Either way, we're getting 6 coming across. And so, but yeah, it's been a fun deck so far. I definitely enjoyed it. And I've definitely she makes for a really nice video series. Like, since we're not doing anything like Negasor, we're just trying to get a bunch of cards up and running. We're not playing a deck that's on theme with anything else. It's just really just Naya good stuff style. And so I've been really happy with it so far. Okay, let's see what we got. Draw a plateau. Let's go and get that down. Let's go for Xenagos. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're going to be just away from a devotion. Well, I'll still double check though. We got 1 and 2. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's going to be 6 devotion. Yep, away from red and green. So and we do have the village bell, but we're not going to be able to get that up and running. All right, so let's go ahead and give the added bonus to the war leader. That way, you know, if they want a Maze of Ith on her, that'll stop the extra combat. We can at least go and swing in with some. Okay, see what they go for. Let's go and swing in. Because either way, we're still going to get the whenever it attacks for the first time each turn, we're going to get that that triggered ability before they get a chance to use that Maze of Ith. Okay. So we get the war leader ability on the stack. If they want to, that's going to be 12 coming across. Okay, they're still going to go for Samut, so we're going to get 12 in the air, which I'll go ahead and take that. That's going to be 6, puts them down to 10, and it's going to put them down to 4. And then let's go and give that added bonus to the war leader. There we go. Oh, beautiful. That's going to be 12 in the... Yes, yes, yes. I will take that. And I wonder if Maze of Ith, does it stop this turn? Okay, it's not really going to matter. Okay, so we're getting it for 12 in the air. This should be able to close it out right there. You can see where you have some really explosive draws like this. And, yeah, getting that nice little added bonus on the war leader. So I'll definitely take that. All right, guys. All right, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Samut action. Hope you're ready. Hope you're ready to get your Naya mid-range on. We got some double partner. Ooh, Thrasios and Tymna. Okay. We will stay strong. We will survive. We can do this. All right, let's get our command zone all set up. We've got Wooded Foothills, Arbor Elf, Village Bellringer, a little combo, neighbor, and yes, and yeah, we'll go and keep on this one. Not too bad. But yes, hope you're ready. Hope you're ready for some Naya mid-range. Let's go ahead and lead off with, we can go Arbor Elf. So let's go and get the Wooded Foothills down. Let's grab a Taiga off that, and then get down Arbor Elf, and then have some fun from there. And I'll cover what our partner commander's got going on in just a second. So let's grab this Taiga, get down the Arbor Elf, and then it should be good. Going to go past the turn. We're playing Samut. She has Flash, and then actually I'll do that in just a sec. Draw the Mana Crypt, very nice. So we're looking at 1, 2. We can go Catacombs. Yeah, let's get that down. Let's go for Savannah. I'm sure our opponent's going to be thrilled on this one, but we're going to go and go for it. Sorry, my cat's in my lap. She's trying to get out. Let's get the Mana Crypt down. Let's add white. Let's untap it. looking at white and then green and the 2 colorless, and then we'll go for a Mirari's Wake on turn 2. I'll take that. Okay, we're going to go past turn. We're playing Samut. She has Flash, Double Strike, Vigilance, and Haste. Other creatures you control have Haste. Then for 1 white mana, untap target creature. Playing against Thrasios, 4 mana, scry 1, really top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, otherwise draw a card. Playing it's Tymna the Weaver. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, you may pay X life, where X is the number of opponents that were dealt combat damage this turn. If you do, draw X cards. So, but yeah, so pretty fun. I've enjoyed the deck so far. And if you didn't notice, if you missed my announcement video, they announced a Magic Online dual commander ban list. And one of the things they did ban was Mana Crypt. So I haven't got around to updating my deck list yet. I need to do that before Wednesday. But you can see where Mana Crypt and Soul Ring and dual commander with Mirari's Wake out there is kind of a little silly. We're going to choose tails on this one. Lost the flip. I go down to 25. Let's go ahead and get the command tower down. Let's go for Yisun the Wandering Bard. We're looking at... how do we know sequences? So we're looking at double green. And we can actually just go ahead and cast a Samut too. So let's add that. So we're getting Yisun down. 2 colorless. Yeah, then we just go and flash in Samut. There we go. Okay. So let's go and swing in hot with Samut. We actually swing in with the whole crew. Alright, so we're looking at 8 coming across a double strike. That's going to be 5 from our other creatures over there. Puts them down to 17. That's 8 total commander damage. And we still have Governing Township to kind of get that up and running. But yeah, you can see where the fast mana, something like Mana Crypt, really quick is a little bit crazy in a deck like this. So pretty cool. I've enjoyed Samut so far. If you're not familiar with the deck, or I mean, obviously you're not. This is a new deck that I'm playing. I decided to go ramp, and I decided to go value creatures, but at the same time, we're relying pretty heavily on the Kiki Jiki combo. So we're running stuff like Village Bellringer. We're running Splinter Twin. We're running the Combat Celebrant, the new card from the extra attack exert card from the Monkette. We're going to choose tails on this one. Won the flip. Draw into Splinter Twin. Okay, so let's go to get the Governing Township down. Let's go ahead and swing in for 4. Yeah, I like that. Come in hot for 4. We have Vigilance. We can untap the Arbor Elf if we want to. I'm not going to combo off just yet. We'll kind of wait for our opponent to kind of do some stuff. If we want to flash in Village Bellringer, then we can go for that next turn. So yeah, so this is a little bit more of a competitive style commander deck for me. I wanted to go kind of, I usually don't go all in combo in commander, but in this one I kind of wanted to just wanted to go for that. That's what we got. But yeah, we've got Kiki Jiki, we've got Zealous Conscripts, and then just a bunch of fun stuff. So if they're tapping out right now, let's see what they're tapping out for. We can always flash in the Village Bellringer and then go for Splinter Twin on that. End hostilities. Draw creatures and permanents attached to creatures. Okay. So we can actually flash in the Bellringer. Yeah, let's go and do that. We're going to flash in the Bellringer, looking at 1, 2. And then let's go ahead and put the Splinter Twin on there. Going to choose tails on this one. Won the flip. And let's go ahead and go Splinter Twin. We're looking at double red. 1, 2. Just like modern, man. We're going to create a token, untap all creatures. And basically, they're going to have haste, and we're going to just keep making them. And you can see where you can kind of combo off with this. We're looking at, yeah, now it looks like our opponent finally scooped it up. But yeah, so you can see on Splinter Twin, you throw it on Village Bellringer, that creature enters the battlefield, and you untap all creatures that you control, and then it allows you to keep making creatures like that. Since I decided to go a little bit more competitive style with the deck, this is definitely a win condition for the deck, so I'm probably going to go and post this video up, but since it's a shorter video, I'll splice it onto something else. So, but you can see where you can combo off with just simply something like Splinter Twin and with Village Bellringer. So, alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks.